Hello and good evening from Osseo High School. I'm Bruce Homer along with Mike Luer. And tonight we have the Section 6-4A semifinal game between the St. Louis Park Orioles and the Robbinsdale Cooper Hawks.
For Cooper at center, 6'3", senior number 44, Damari.
So the starting lineups being announced on the floor.
For the Orioles at a forward, a 6'2", senior number 20,
Aaron Ellingson, 6'5", senior for the St. Louis Park Orioles.
Forward, a 6'4", sophomore, number 4, David Connor.
Number 4, David Connor, the sophomore for Cooper.
Forward, a 6-foot senior, number 12, Eric Peel. For Cooper at a guard,
Eric Peel, the senior forward for the Orioles, averaging 9.5 points per game. And Tyson Dallas, the junior guard, he averages 11.9 points per game. For the Orioles, it's Jacob Holm, junior forward, averaging 6 points per game. Davian Evans, a sophomore guard for the Hawks, averaging 12.8 points per game. Cole Ewald, guard for the St. Louis Park Orioles, averaging 10 points per game. And Broderick Powell Jr., averaging 9.7 points per game for Cooper. Broderick Powell Sr., the head coach for the Cooper Hawks. David Breitenbucher, the head coach for St. Louis Park. Previous game we saw here, first game of the doubleheader was Hopkins against Wayzata, the number 1 and 5 seeds. Hopkins winning that game 66-56. Mike, that was a good ball game, especially Hopkins was able to come back from a first half deficit of about 12 points.
Hopkins basically came back because they pressured Wayzata really hard the second half, and Wayzata, they got them out of their offense and created some turnovers, and it went on to get some chaos going and really put pressure on them.
All right, these two teams have played twice this season. First game, St. Louis Park coming back to beat Cooper 63-61. And the second game, that was on Monday, February 24th. That was a 58-54 Cooper win. So this is a tie-breaking game, and the winner of this game goes on to the Section 6-4A final against Hopkins. Paris Johnson will jump it up. He will go up against David Connor. St. Louis Park in the white uniforms, Cooper in the orange. Tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be Cooper's basketball here. St. Louis Park getting into this game by beating Washburn 73-70. Cooper getting here by beating Minneapolis Southwest 86-64. Powell Jr. passes it out. That's Bankhead. They work it around the perimeter. Drive to the basket. The shot not good. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Cooper's ball. So the Hawks will get it back. Rebounding could be a key in this game. Bankhead passes it back out in the setup with Evans giving it off to Powell. St. Louis Park in a man-to-man. Last game was a low-scoring game in the 50s. Both teams will take their time, and good job by Ellingson. And here's Ewald coming into the front court. Orioles off the steal. Ewald all the way to the basket. Count it, and a foul.
That was a nice drive.
Cole Ewald has improved so much, especially the last 4 games. He had 26 against Armstrong. He's been really taking the ball to the basket and making things happen. First foul of the game for the Hawks. Missed free throw by Ewald. Two 2-0 Orioles lead just underway. Evans down the lane, out. Three-pointer is good by Damian Evans.
Field goal for number 0, Damian Evans.
3-2 Hawks lead. Drive to the basket by Ellingson, put back by Paris Johnson.
Put back by number 23, Paris Johnson Jr.
Paris does a great job following up on the play.
Real nice, real nice.
Tipped out along the baseline, and then ball will be Hawks basketball. They'll inbound it here with 16:06 to go in the first half. Powell gets it into Bankett. Hawks put up a three off the mark. Two Hawks for the rebound. Evans came away with it. You see most of Cooper's shots coming from the outside so far in the early going. Floater, but nice rebound. Put back, and a second chance is good by number 4, David Connor.
David Connors.
Orioles getting out rebounded right now. Tipped out of bounds. And we get a foul.
Foul number 1, Broderick Paul Jr., his first, team first.
Broderick Powell's first foul. Tracek will come into the play. Tracek will come into the game, number 10. (5-4) Cooper leads.
Into the game for Cooper, the number 10, Anthony Clay Tracek.
Issue with the jersey.
What was the issue? Was it blood or?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Yeah.
I think the whole team has to be the same.
Right, so he may have had a white shirt underneath, and because
Yeah.
Park's wearing white, they made him take off the shirt. Ewald to the basket, and we'll get a charge called against Ewald.
Fouls on number 3, Cole Ewald.
Coach Brian Bucher did not like that call. We'll maybe get a look at that again here on the next stoppage. Drive along the baseline. They work it back out now. Tracek. Cross court.
Ooh.
And we're going to get a charge.
Offensive foul.
Great position by Ellingson.
Cooper, number 44.
And he does that quite a bit.
His first.
Watch
team
Ellingson,
third.
sets his feet. 13 foul for the Hawks. And Cole Ewald will bring the ball into the front court, trailing 5-4.
Skip pass.
Yeah, long pass. Paris Johnson from outside misses everything on that one, and it goes out of bounds. One thing we've seen Paris, when he misses like that, he not afraid to take the next shot, and a lot of times that one is swish. So.
Well, Bruce, the best thing a shooter can have is a short memory.
I must be a shooter. Turnover for the Hawks. Clay Tracek will guard Ewald as he brings it in the front court, gets it off for Johnson. Drive to the basket. Peel gets it off to Ellingson, and he draws a foul.
Score the line to shoot 2 for the Orioles. Be number 20, Aaron Ellingson.
Orioles 0 for 2 from the free throw line so far. These are the kind of games that you really need to make the free throws.
Free throws can't be overestimated.
One of 2 is Ellingson. Game tied at 5. Hawks into the front court. Evans. Clay Tracek will put up the shot. And the rebound by Johnson. Ewald quickly into the front court. Oh, I had that one stolen away. Looked like a player broke inside instead of outside. Brian Bucher had to duck from that pass that came along the sideline. Pretty much defensive battle so far. Bankhead on Ellingson, spins off the mark. Paris Johnson tips it. And we're going to have a tie-up, jump ball. This one will go to the Orioles.
In the game for the Hawks will be number 1, Broderick Powell Jr.
Powell Jr. back in for the Hawks. 5-5 the score. Winner advances to the section final against Hopkins. Ewald long cross-court pass. Taking it is Peel. First 2 points of the game for Eric Peel.
Eric Peel.
And the Orioles will pick up a foul along the baseline.
Number 10, Jacob Holm, his first.
Holm picking up his first foul. Second team foul for the Orioles. Deontay Ross now comes in. Bankhead, see if he backs his way in there. It's a nice drive to the basket by Powell Jr. and draws the foul.
On 13, Eric Peel. His
First foul of the game for Eric Peel.
Number 1, Broderick Powell Jr.
So Powell Jr. heads to the free throw line. So first free throw of the game for the Hawks. They're 0 for 1 now. 7-5, 2-point game. Still 13-14 to go here in the first half. Pair misses, and we'll get a foul on the Hawks. Foul number 5 for Cooper.
Foul number 11, Tyson Dallas, his second, 15.
That foul on Dallas was his second foul. Ellingson stuck. Now he dribbles inside the lane. Takes it all the way in. A little short on the little hook shot. And pulls his rebound out. Now Deontay's cross court for Ewald. Paris Johnson takes it to the hoop. And
that was a nice take. That was a very nice take.
By 23, Paris Johnson Jr.
Paris with 4 in the game. Orioles up by 4. tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles.
In the game for Cooper, 10, Anthony playing Tracek. Number 5,
Tracek and
Number
Cooper
3,
in the game for the Hawks.
Prince Apia.
Also number 3, Prince Apia will check in.
In the game for
And
the
for the Orioles,
number 5,
Tyshawn Lyons comes into the
Lyons.
game. So this is the Orioles lineup that gives them a little more defense.
Bruce, the Orioles have been playing good defense. They're pressuring them, and rebounding wise, it's usually one and done, and they're doing a good job boxing out. I've been noticing.
That 3 by Cooper did not go, and the rebound was tipped out of bounds, so Orioles will get the ball back.
They have another stop.
Deontay's. Ewald. Ross loses the ball, but Lyons is there. Lyons, nice pass to Johnson, cutting.
Nice.
Laid up and in by 23, Paris Johnson Jr.
Orioles' biggest lead of the game at 6. Here's a 3, up, off, and the rebound by Ross.
Again, the Orioles are not giving up second shots.
Johnson drives along the baseline. Nice move.
That was a nice drive by Johnson.
Took it all the way to the other side of the basket, put it in, and Orioles, with a 13-5 lead, forced Cooper to take a timeout here. It's a good start for the St. Louis Park Orioles. We see Paris Johnson.
If you look at that, the Hawks were not playing help side defense at all in that replay. To play good help side defense, you have to be mid-line, and they were on the other side of the floor.
So the St. Louis Park Orioles coming into this game pretty strong with wins over Armstrong and Kennedy. They beat Armstrong 59-56 and finished the season with a 74-62 win against Bloomington Kennedy. Good crowd here. You see the other side, but where the cameras are pointing across the court, but on this side of the court, which we are on, is a pretty good crowd.
Bruce, right now it appears to me the Orioles are playing with a lot more energy and intensity. If they keep that up, they'll win this game easily, but games do change as we see.
Well, they do, and again, St. Louis Park doesn't go too deep off their bench, so you know, as the game goes on, sometimes they could tire a little bit. And
we saw a lot of that in the first game today with Wyzetta and Hopkins. Wyzetta played with a lot of energy, but they basically got worn down a little bit as the night went on.
Well, Cooper likes to shoot the 3, and again, when those 3s don't go, it makes it tough. There's a turnover by the Orioles. And on the drive, the Orioles will pick up a foul.
Foul winner, number 1, Deontay Ross, his first, 14. The line, number 1, Broderick Powell Jr.
Powell Jr. missing the free throw. He's 0 for 3 from the line. (13-6) the score. Again, Hawks will press. And we'll get a foul on Powell Jr., number 2.
Ewald has been controlling the ball well up the floor, bringing it up.
Number 1, Broderick Powell Jr., his second.
So it's
That'll be the 6th team foul.
Powell Jr. having 2. He's going to have to stay off the ball a little bit. Ewald has to go up for the pass. Guarded by Clay Tracek. Behind the back dribble by Ewald. Johnson up top. That could be a foul on Powell Jr., but and that was deflected off the Orioles. Orioles a little sloppy on that set.
A little bit. We'll see if they can make it up on defense.
Clay Tracek. He's a junior. Cooper, a fairly young team. Good drive and a rebound put up and in. Cooper with the basket. And another.
Cooper now has put pressure on the Orioles.
Basket by Apia.
So a couple quick baskets. It's 13-10. Ewald and Clay Tracek picks up the foul.
Number 10, Anthony.
This puts
his first.
this puts St. Louis Park now in the bonus situation.
For the Orioles, number 5, Tashawn Lyons.
Lyons into the game for the Orioles. Ellingson out. Ewald 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Ewald trying to give the Orioles a 5-point lead here. 14-10 our score.
Nice job by Ewald.
So 4 in the game for Cole. 15-10, Orioles by 5. Clay Tracek. Tyshawn Lyons has to fight through a screen on defense.
They're running a little dribble drive motion right now.
And the block by Paris Johnson. Last touch by Cooper. Full court pressure. And Lyons gets tripped up and the foul. Clay Tracek picks up another foul, and that's going to send the Orioles to the line.
His second to the line to shoot 1-1 will be number 5.
Foul stacking up right now for the Hawks. 3
Yes.
players with 2 fouls.
There's still 9 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Or
the first half.
Damari Bankhead.
Marion Bankhead will come back into the game for the Hawks.
And for the Orioles, number 20, Aaron Ellingson.
Lyons with the free throw. So 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 17-10 our score. Well, Cooper's gone a little deep on the bench. The number 23 we actually do not have on our roster here. Have to get that at halftime, but it's a player who's not played much, and because they're in foul trouble, they are going a little deeper than they normally do.
The Orioles now are playing very smart. They're ahead, and they're playing inside the three-point line and just packing the middle in.
Until they foul on the shot, right?
Yes. I tried to bring them up a little bit, and then
look what happened.
Then look what happened.
It was a nice shot by Davian Evans. Second foul on Cole Ewald, so he now is going to have to take a seat on the bench. Ewald important to the team. And another foul in the backcourt, so the Orioles will go to the free throw line again. They're going to be in the double bonus after this one.
A lot of time left in the first half.
That's about what happened in the St. Louis Park Washburn game. Is Washburn picked up 10 fouls in the first 10 minutes of the game, and but they didn't really foul for the next 8 minutes. So it looked like St. Louis Park would have a lot of opportunities in double bonus, but they did not.
And the Orioles are making their free throws.
In the game for the Hawks, number 4, David Connors.
Ferris Johnson Jr. leads the Orioles in scoring with 8 points in the game. Pair of free throws by Dvorak. Orioles 7 for 9 from the free throw line. And we're going to reach in before the shot attempt. It's going to be Peel picking up his second foul.
13, Eric Peel.
So Jacob Holm will come back into the game. Well, when you see teams drive to the basket, Mike, like they are, that's what really draws the fouls.
Yes, you try to get to the paint and get a good shot in the paint.
And Johnson with the dunk.
And if you don't get a good shot in the paint, you try to draw the foul.
Good deflection by Ellingson. Another chance here for the Hawks. Carrying it in and putting it in, number 23.
Logan jump shot given by 23, Joseph Russell.
The Hawks very effective getting in the paint right now.
So 23 is Joseph Russell. We had him as number 21. There's Johnson. He passed it off. Looked like he could have taken
nice
it.
passing.
Home for three. Little strong, and it goes out of bounds. The Hawks basketball. I think Paris could have taken it. He got pretty close to the basket, but unselfishly tried to get it, pass it out, see if the Orioles could hit a three.
Yes.
(21-15). Ross goes for the steal, and he's called for the foul.
Foul number 1, Deontez Ross.
The Orioles very rapidly catching up in the number of fouls here.
Yeah, they are. And they just put Cooper in the bonus.
Number 0, Davian Evans.
The last one was an easy call. I think he's a football player.
He is. That he is. Only a sophomore, too. He's got
Only a
good
sophomore.
size.
Yeah, he's a big young man.
First of two, Orioles are going to bring Ewald back in with 2 fouls.
I think they need him in, Bruce, to get the ball up the court and control the game a little bit more. A lot of time left in the first half.
Evans 2 for 2 from the line. 4-point game. Ewald all the way in. Draws a foul.
That's what Ewald brings to the table, getting to the glass, and bringing the ball up, controlling the game.
44 to Mari
Bankhead picks up the foul. believe that's number 2 on him. Notice they don't put the players' names and scores up here for the second game.
It's not equal treatment, Bruce.
It is not. The 1 and 4 get much better preference than 2 and 3.
Now, if you just notice, they took Joe or Ewald out on defense. Keep him in an offense. Good coaching move by the coaches here from Park.
Hawks, they put up the 3. Not good. Johnson tips it. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Orioles.
In the game for the Hawks, 13, Anthony Jones.
Well, here for the Orioles, they're bringing Ewald in, and they're still on defense.
Yes.
I think they thought they had the ball, maybe, when they were bringing him in. Nice shot.
Jump shot, good by number 0, Damian Evans.
Evans averages 13 points per game. Starting to heat up here. Ewald.
Oh, nice take by Ewald.
Basket by number 3, Cole Ewald.
He has improved so much as the season has gone on. One of the main reasons that the Orioles were able to beat a tough Armstrong team and move up in the seedings. Deontay Ross playing defense, picks up a foul.
Going to the line to shoot 2 will be number 0, Damian Evans.
You see Cooper is taking it to the basket a little bit more now.
On 23, Paris
They're
Johnson
running
Jr. his
the
first
dribble drive, dribble
18.
kick, and they've been very effective getting in the paint.
Paris Johnson picking up his first foul. Evans 2 for 2 from the line. Must not be a lot of students here. It's very quiet while he's shooting his free throws.
Well, they know who gives the ball to Ewald. Ewald got to the paint, got to the rim again, but couldn't finish.
He's behind the play now. Here's a chance for the Hawks, and they hit the 3.
3-point field goal for 23, Joseph Russell.
Sometimes when you miss on the other end too quickly, other team comes back. Here's Johnson, passed it off. Oh, Ross. Boy, a lot of contact.
A lot of contact.
And Johnson gets it back and makes the basket.
23, Paris Johnson Jr.
.501 left, and we get an offensive foul called.
Nice defensive position by Park.
In the game for the Hawks, number 3, Prince Sophia.
Who was the defender? You know who the defender was there? I didn't quite see it.
I didn't see.
We should run that back.
Tyshawn Lyons in the game. Ross. Ellingson picks up the foul. Ellingson, I believe, was the one who did take the charge. He's
Ellingson?
Yeah, he does such a great job playing back on defense.
20, Aaron Ellingson.
Well, he stood in there very well.
So Ellingson will shoot 2.
On 13, Eric Neal, his first. On 13, Anthony Jones, his first.
violation.
Coaches get a little upset when that happens.
Giving Ellingson a chance for a free point here after missing 2. He's a little off on his free throws. 1 of 4. Hawks get down quickly, trail by 5. All the way to the hoop. Nice play.
Laid up and in by number 0, Damian Evans.
Evans been the leader for the Hawks here in the first half. Johnson all the way to the hoop. And he follows it up.
Putback by number 23, Ferris Johnson Jr.
Ferris has played the whole game.
Ferris is very light on his feet.
Carrying it all the way in, and rebound by Ellingson. Poked away, and a foul.
Ferris played in our AU program this year with D1 Minnesota. He improved a lot through the season in this last year. He's worked hard.
Is second to the line to shoot 2.
Maybe when we get a break, you can talk a little bit about D1 Minnesota.
Could maybe do that.
Well, Ellingson will have a chance to redeem himself here. He's off to the left. Part of that too is you get tired, sometimes your legs aren't underneath you.
Yeah, legs are very important in shooting.
Count the basket for 20.
Basket and a foul.
Russell, you're going line for a chance at a 3-point play. Foul at 20, Aaron Ellingson is first.
Blake Anderson and Ewald come into the game for the Orioles.
Anderson and number 3, Cole Ewald.
We can see what free throws do in a game. Is now it's a 2-point game, 30-28.
I think Park has just missed 5 free throws. Oh, nice move, nice move.
That's a big basket to break the momentum.
Real big.
That was a nice shot and a good rebound by Evans.
Park didn't box out real well that time.
Evans shot off the iron, and the rebound was pulled down by Anderson. Ewald. Anderson gets it out to Johnson. Shot missed. Lyons goes back in after it, tips it out of bounds.
In the game for St. Louis Park, 13, Eric Peel.
So Peel comes into the game for the Orioles.
And number 4, Will Dvorak.
And Dvorak will come in on defense for St. Louis Park as Ewald will check out. 2:50 to go in the first half. 32-28. Close game here between the Hawks and the Orioles. The 3 short follow-up and a block by Johnson. Back out in the corner. Here's another 3 off the mark. Orioles get the rebound, and we're gonna get a tie-up and a jump ball. This one will go to the Hawks. Evans looking to drive in, and he has a mismatch. Took it in, didn't get the shot to go, and another rebound. Here's another chance for the Hawks. Those second chance points can be big, and Hawks have had a number of them. Lyons tries to deflect it, Hawks seem like they've had more lives than Felix the Cat on this possession. 32-28, and they get a nice pass inside. You just see the height. Principia's second basket of the game. He has 4. 32-30. We're down to a minute and a half. This is Lions. See if they try and put it in the hands of Paris Johnson here. I don't think they'll run it down a minute 17. So if they find a good opportunity, they'll take it.
It's a lot of time, Bruce, to run down.
There's a good pass inside Lions. And you see what he had to do to get that shot up with the defenders on him. Orioles will get another opportunity here. They're going to bring Cole Ewald in on offense. Cole Ewald, a good three-point shooter, hasn't really had opportunities to shoot threes in this game, but
Bruce, he's gotten to the paint so well, he hasn't had to. They're bringing him around.
Ewald will take it up top. They open the lane for Ewald, a little strong. Paris Johnson.
That was a great rebound. That was a great rebound. It was a great take.
16 in the first half for Paris Johnson. Orioles up by 4. Hawks will try and go for the last shot here with Evans bringing it out at center. And Orioles will set up on defense. Looks like they're gonna
We're switching to a zone. No, they're not.
out for a 3, and the shot not good. Orioles with the rebound. Quick pass for Johnson, and too late. The time runs out. So good first half.
It's a great first half. A lot of energy, Bruce.
Yeah, two teams that are fairly evenly matched, and you can see St. Louis Park having to fight. They had a couple turnovers deep in their own territory that gave Cooper, 4 quick points, and aside from missing some free throws, I thought they played a pretty good first half.
These teams they're both similar. They both run dribble drive. They're both there aren't any real big men in the game. They're very aggressive getting in the paint, and I think it's gonna come down to defense the second half, Bruce.
Yeah, defense, and we saw teams, a couple players pick up 2 fouls, so a number of players picked up 2, but no one picked up 3. So the coaches did a good job preserving some of those players here for the second half.
So the second half should be very aggressive, and it should be very enjoyable to watch. From what I'm seeing here, I'm enjoying the game.
All right, 34-30 our score here from Osseo Senior High School. Section 6 for a semifinals. St. Louis Park leads. We'll be back with more basketball in just a minute.
Drownings are the #1 cause of accidental death for young children. Simple safety steps are the best way to prevent these tragedies. Make sure kids learn how to swim. Designate an adult water watcher to watch kids in and around water. Save the phone calls and texts for when the kids are out of the water. Properly fence all pools with fences at least 4 feet high and with self-closing, self-latching gates. When above-ground pools aren't in use, remove the ladders. When pools aren't in use, cover them. Teach kids to stay away from drains. And if a child is missing, check the pool or spa first. Consider the steps you take, then add a few more. Because you never know which pool safety step will save a life. Until it does. Simple steps save lives. To learn some new ones, visit poolsafely.gov.
Bruce Hoban along with Mike Luer. We're here at halftime here from Osseo Senior High School as the St. Louis Park Orioles lead the Cooper Hawks 34-30. Scoring in the first half for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Paris Johnson had 16 points. Cole Ewald with 9. Lyons 4. Dvorak with 2. Peel with 2. And Ellingson 1. Damian Evans led Cooper with 13 points. Russell with 8. Apia had 4. Connors Cooper had 2. And Broderick Powell Jr. with 1. St. Louis Park will have the basketball here to start the second half. Again, winner of this game goes on to play Hopkins next Wednesday night here at Osseo. Ewald all the way to the hoop. Passes out for a 3. And they're going to call a foul. Charge on Ewald. That's too bad, too, because Orioles hit the 3.
Orioles hit the 3, yes.
Orioles number 3, Cole Ewald.
As a coach, you like to see people jump stop when they go in that lane.
First team.
Very important.
And what you don't want to see is Cole Ewald picking up his 3rd foul so early in the second half.
That's not good for the Orioles at all.
Then the Damian Evans show for the Hawks.
Looks like
Johnson had it blocked.
the Hawks are very aggressive this half.
Nice drive to the basket, doesn't go. Orioles with the rebound. Ellingson tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be Hawks' ball. They are playing hard.
Bruce, the Hawks came out with a shot of adrenaline this half.
And there's a guy who's going to fire him. Damian Evans is just fired up. He's got 5 here in the second half, 18 in the game. Oh, and off the fingertips of Paris Johnson. So the Orioles coming out flat-footed a little bit here in the second half with a couple turnovers, and I think it's a good timeout for Coach Brian Bucher.
It was a great timeout. You could tell by their body language that things are not going their way. Bruce.
Yeah, St. Louis Park had a 34-30 lead at halftime, and right now they've been outscored 4-0 here at the start of the second half. We've seen Damian Evans has really put on a show tonight.
He sure has. He sure has.
Again, the winner of the first game here tonight was Hopkins, beating Wayzata 66-56. Hopkins only scored 22 points in the first half, so they put up 44 in the second half to beat a Wayzata team. And again, you know, a tale of two halves, and that's what St. Louis Park has to avoid here, is that tale of two halves.
Park is, right now, the energy is flowing with the Orioles, and, or with the Hawks.
Hawks,
Excuse
right.
me.
Couple birds, right?
I'm going to tell everybody out there, this is my first time I've ever been announcing. Bruce invited me here. So if I say some bad things, you'll understand why. I'm learning, okay?
Mike, you're doing a great job. Thank you for filling in tonight. And
thank you. It's been fun. Let's see what the Hawks are going to do in offense here, and how the Orioles are going to slow them up.
That shot off the mark. Orioles with the rebound. Ellingson gets it into the hands of Ewald. Into the corner again. Orioles having trouble holding on to it. Ellingson gets it. Johnson, he's working in the corner. Here's a 3, in and out.
Oh, that was a nice rebound.
Oh, Johnson can't get it to go, but the follow-up is good by Peel.
On the basket for 13, Eric Peel.
Again, you know, that was a much-needed series for the Orioles.
Well, they came out after that timeout, and you could tell their coach instilled some confidence and some urgency into them.
So Peel, perfect from the line. He has 5 in the game. See if they try and get Evans the ball. There's Evans in the corner. Long pass out, up top. And that's off the leg of number 11, Tyson Dallas, Orioles ball.
Orioles still are keeping the pressure on, or the Hawks are still keeping the pressure on the Orioles.
Ewald looks across for Peel in the corner. Home. Johnson. There's a 3. Just short. Good follow-up.
That was a good hustle play. That was a 50-50 ball.
Yeah, great hustle by Jacob Holm on that to keep it alive, and Orioles will get the ball back and have another opportunity here. Inside, no foul. Good job by the Hawks on defense, and now the Orioles will get called for the foul.
Was that a foul or was that a jump ball?
Must be a jump.
It was a jump ball. It was
right.
a jump ball.
Powell Jr. has the ball, passed it off. Trying to reverse it. Bringing it up top is Powell Jr. Now the 3. That was way short, but a good rebound put back in.
Laid up by number 0, Damian Evans.
7 in the second half already for Evans. 1-point game. St. Louis Park still in the lead. Johnson's been quiet here in the second half. And he draws a foul. One thing Paris does so well is that when he does drive to the lane, he's very good about not picking up charging fouls. He can twist his body to the point where he really draws the foul on the defender.
I've watched him. He jump stops with 2 feet and goes up nice. He has very good body control.
Normally has a lot of free throw attempts in a game. Right now, this is his first one coming in the second half.
He's a very nice looking player.
Deontay Ross checks in for St. Louis Park. In and out. Ellingson trying to get the rebound. Pulled down by the Hawks. Evans into the front court. Powell Jr. guarded by Ross. Long cross-court pass. Nice inside. Blocked by Ewald. And stepping on the line that time is number 5, Cooper. And Cooper will check out. Clay Tracek comes in. Looks like they're going to pick him up at half court.
They're coming up in a 2-2-1 press right now.
Nice pass inside. Johnson got under too far. Long cross-court pass out to Ewald. Spin move. Ewald stops his dribble, but is able to get it to Johnson.
Set a pick.
Double team. Keeps it alive to Ross. Inside, Ellingson, no foul. And now we're gonna get a call. Good job by Ellingson inside.
Yeah, he worked hard to get that rebound.
Number 11, Tyson Dallas.
Dallas picking up his third.
His third.
Not a shooting foul, so. And that is the third team foul for Cooper here in the second half. Ewald on the far side. That was a tough pass. Deontay's getting it. In the corner for the three. Peel, that's a shot he hits quite often. What the Orioles wanted to do, they got the open player. There's a nice steal by Johnson.
Nice Euro step.
They just didn't get it to go. Good defense by Cooper getting back on that play, forcing him to have to make that extra move. 38-36. Evans. And the ball kept alive nicely by number 11, that was Dallas. Evans switches direction, now passes it out. Getting under too far that time was number 10, Clay Tracy. Orioles hanging on to a 2-point lead here with 12:17 to go in regulation. Johnson. And that takes about 4 hops and will not go.
Just didn't want to go down.
And the three, that doesn't go. Great quick pass by the Hawks. They're going to take, refs are looking, they're going to give it to the St. Louis Park Orioles. Here's that last shot. Watch that no-look pass. Orioles have to get across the 10-second line, and Deontay's does. Over for Ewald. He could have had a shot there, maybe. There he goes. Ewald for 3, short. Orioles not looking good on their shots right now.
The Hawks, Bruce, are trying to speed this game up.
Going to be in for Cooper, number
Principia
3,
comes into the game for the Hawks.
And number 23,
Also in Joseph Russell, number 23. Russell did not start in the game, but he came in and had 8 points coming off the bench. Played well in the first half. Orioles are going to counter with Tyshawn Lyons on the next whistle. There's a 3.
3-point
Tyson Dallas with his first points. Nice pass.
Oh, they handle the press well, Bruce.
And number 20, Aaron Ellington.
There's a 3, another one. Clay Tracy.
Number 10, Anthony Clay Tracy.
And the Orioles will take a timeout here, and they trail by 2.
It's important on defense that you have to keep pressure on the ball and not give them free looks out there, like the Orioles just did a few times.
St. Louis Park led most of the way in the first half, and now here they trail in the second half.
Well, we talked about defense starting the second half, and the Hawks have basically sped up or tried to speed up the Orioles, and the other thing is, like I just mentioned before, you have to keep pressure on that ball.
Well, and hitting your shots too. St. Louis Park has had a couple 3 attempts, unable to hit here in the second half.
That's
and Cooper's has 3 threes here in the second half. They have 5 for the game. St. Louis Park has yet to hit a 3-pointer. Most of the St. Louis Park shots are coming from inside. Cooper will keep the press going. Orioles swing it around. They just continue to reverse the ball. Now Lyons passes for Ellingson, and he got under too far. The play was there. It was a good pass by Lyons, but Ellingson too far under. Bankhead. He muscles it in and draws a foul.
From the basket for 44, Amari Bankhead. He'll go to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. On 20, Aaron Ellingson, his second.
So Ellingson picks up his second foul of the game. Bankhead's first 2 points tonight. He averages 12 points a game. Now the Hawks open up their biggest lead of the game at 5 points.
And for the Orioles will be number 3, Cole Ewald.
Orioles will bring Ewald back in the game. Paris Johnson with just 1 free throw in the second half. He had 16 points in the first half. And Ewald is yet to score here in the second half. Lyons takes it in. Oh, that was, I'd like to see Paris take that to the basket.
I think Paris should have taken that shot.
Ewald's going to take it, and that was just a little wild on the shot because he got up in the air and was unable to get his feet underneath him.
The Hawks right now are really playing good defense, and they're very aggressive.
That was a travel. Unless they're saying someone may have touched the ball. Ball may have been tipped, so. That was a nice move. Hawks doing really good on ball control now. They're keeping possession, getting these shots off, and Johnson with the rebound. And now we'll get a foul called on the Hawks. Good rebound for Paris.
Ball number 11, Tyson Dallas, his 4th.
For Tyson Dallas, that's going to be his 4th foul.
Team 4th for Cooper.
14 fouls for the Hawks.
In the game for the Hawks, number 1, Roderick Powell Jr.
Orioles outscored 15-6 so far here in the second half. Johnson with the floater, goes after his own rebound, went off one of the Hawk players. Lyons got to get it in. Just beats the 5 seconds. Lyons.
Basket by number 5, Deshaun Lyons.
That time the Orioles attacked the paint very, very well. And good things happen when you attack the paint.
Kind of like the way Tyshawn with his size is still able to get that ball up without getting blocked.
Yeah, he's one of those little guys that surprise you. Very, very talented young, small man.
Missed shot, rebound by the Orioles.
Nice rebound by the Orioles. Oh, not down the floor.
Peel, that's the finish.
Lead up and in by number 13, Eric Peel.
Orioles with 4 in a row. They make it a 1-point game, 45-44, Hawks lead.
The energy's changed for the Orioles right now.
8:04 to go. Tough shot and the rebound by the Orioles. Deontay Ross comes down with that. He brings it up quickly into the front court. Johnson finds his way to the basket. I think Paris is tired. He gets a second opportunity and draws the foul. But he may need to take a seat on the bench for a little bit. He's tired in there. Good job.
I don't think Paris can afford to get tired right now.
Roderick Powell Jr. his 3rd.
He can't afford to be tired.
Cooper 44. Amari Bankhead. In for the Orioles, number 20, Aaron Ellingson. Number 4, Will DeMore.
I think the Orioles have a few timeouts left too, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Couple.
He's getting a rest right now at the free throw line.
Looks like they have 3 left.
3 up.
Orioles back up by 2. 47-45, St. Louis Park in the lead. Evans. Powell. Evans takes it strong. In and out. And another rebound. That one goes.
Ewald had that rebound and it kind of slipped out of his hands.
Put back by number 1, Broderick Powell Jr.
Powell Jr. with the put back and his first 2 points of the second half. There's a steal. Powell Jr.
Laid up and in by number 1, Broderick Powell Jr.
Well, fast break baskets are advantage Cooper right now.
Turnovers.
Lions, nice move.
Floater
Nice job,
good
Lions
by
is
number
really
9,
Tied
sparking
game,
the
boys.
Orioles here.
Tied game.
8 points in the game for Tyshawn.
Coming down to under 6 minutes here fairly soon.
Open 3.
I don't
And a
like to see
rebound
that.
Johnson.
I don't like to see that guy having that free 3.
Right. Ewald has a strip, gets it off. Johnson, he puts it in.
Nice shot by
Good
Johnson.
by 23, Johnson Jr.
Orioles back up by 2. 5:50 to go.
You can feel the adrenaline kicking in on both teams right now.
That's Powell Jr. Tipped out of bounds by Ellingson, and Hawks will get it back. You can see they've slowed down a little bit, the Hawks here.
The Hawks have slowed down because when they can't make a basket, they can't come back and set up in that trap that speeds the game up against the Orioles.
High pass, Tyshawn went for the steal, couldn't get it. All the way to the basket, in and out. A nice rebound by Bankhead, and we'll get a foul.
Oh, he's a big man under there.
I think it'll be Ellingson picking up his 3rd.
Foul number 20, Aaron Ellingson, his 3rd. Team 3rd.
Only the 3rd team foul for the Orioles here in the second half. Hawks have 5. Evans, the 3 just rolls off the rim. Tyshawn Lions got the rebound. All 5, 6 of them. Look at Ewald and trying to get a foul called, and they finally call it.
He's really strong taking the ball into the paint and getting to the glass.
Foul number 1, Broderick Powell Jr., his 4th.
Powell Jr. picking up his 4th foul.
Next foul, Park will be in the bonus.
Ewald, that 3 just doesn't go. And basket is good.
We have a tied game.
Basket by Clay Tracer.
Clay Tracek. And again, Paris passing the ball instead of taking it to the hoop.
Laid up and in by number
Clay
10,
Tracer.
Anthony Clay Tracer.
Lions. And the Orioles lose the ball. They may need a timeout here. 53-51. Eric Peel will check back into the game for the Orioles.
In the game
He'll
for the
replace
Orioles,
DeVore.
13, Eric Peel.
And the Hawks will take a timeout, which is probably good for St. Louis Park here too. There's
Yes.
some players that breathe.
I think St. Louis Park is hitting the wall right now a little bit.
The St. Louis Park team has had a lot of close games that have gone down to the wire, and they've done really well in games that are really tight. And that's probably got them ready for a game like this. You know, a lot of times you don't get in those games and you don't play those during the regular season. All of a sudden you get into an elimination game, and it makes it pretty tough because you start tensing up. But St. Louis Park has thrived in those situations, and we'll see how they play here in the last.
Well, it's been a very fast game, and I mean, I think the Orioles have, as you mentioned before, have played guys a lot. But then again, I don't know if they can really afford to take people out right now. So, especially this part of the game.
Right. You know, Cooper, a very quick team, and seeing Davian Evans having a great half, but also coming on lately is number 10, Clay Tracek. He's got 7 points in the second half.
It looks like right now he's going to give Paris a break. Oh, I guess he's going out.
That was his break. That timeout.
That was his break, yes. He wasn't sitting on the bench. A lot of times coaches have the starter sitting on or the player sitting on the bench.
Mike, how much does it affect you really playing two out of 3 days? Does that have any effect, or you really, after with a day off, you think you get all your legs back?
I think it depends the way you take care of yourself and how much wear and tear was on the game before. But these guys, they've played AAU ball in the summer, and they played 3-4 games in a day before, so they're young. They certainly have energy.
Tyshawn Lyons picks up the foul.
Number 5, Tyshawn Lyons, his first, 4th team.
Oh, great move.
Laid up and in by number 10, Anthony Clay Tracek.
Clay Tracek has really given the Hawks some great minutes here in the second half.
He sure has.
Not a good pass, but Lyons does a good job to get the ball back. Ewald needs this one, and that's just off the front of the rim. Rebound, Ellingson, and they're going to call the foul. That's going to be number 5.
On the line to shoot 2. Be 20, Aaron Ellingson.
I think Powell Jr. just picked up his 5th foul, but so Powell Jr.
Call number 1, Robert Powell Jr.
leaves the game with 5 points.
Game for Cooper.
Coming in will be Tyson Dallas.
Number 11, Tyson Dallas.
And Ellingson has struggled from the line so far in this game.
He just made one, though, Bruce, so that's positive.
Talik's just sort of, he's normally been a good free throw shooter. That was flat. He's just trying a bunch of different things right now.
I think he needs a little work at the free throw line in practice.
I think Aaron's one of those guys. I think if he had hit his first 2, I think he probably would have hit about 3 or 4 out of the next 5 or 6. But I think when he started missing, he's just starting to
Now,
think.
is he a football player too?
He was, yep, quarterback.
He was a quarterback.
Foul on St. Louis Park. With 2:46 to go, the Hawks with a 4-point lead, and that's foul number 5 on the Orioles. Deontay Ross picking up his 3rd foul. So the Hawks will have another opportunity here to stretch the lead. They lead by 4. Again, the winner of this game will play Hopkins in the finals. Clay Tracek brings it back, brings it out.
The Hawks right now want to pull the Orioles out.
Tip from behind. Orioles have the steal for a minute. There's a look at that again. And Hawks ball. Bankhead with the basket. 6-point lead. Ewald. And we'll get a foul on the Hawks. So Ewald will go to the line.
Fouling on 44, Bankhead, his 3rd. The line for a 1-and-1.
Bankhead's 3rd foul.
Ewald.
Big free throw.
Yeah, first point of the second half for Cole.
Another big free throw.
Back to a 4-point game. Orioles put some pressure on and foul in the backcourt by Ross.
Oh man, number 1, Deontay.
Orioles had a foul to give there.
4-16.
What do they have?
Oh, Orioles almost had the steal in the backcourt. And they're going to call 10 seconds.
That was very good defense by the Orioles. Very good.
Well, the coaches on Cooper do not like that call. They thought they just got it across the line when the whistle went off. Ewald.
They're not letting Ewald get to the glass or to the paint like he did the first half.
Deontay Ross, he hits the 3.
Big shot by Dante. A lot of game left here, Bruce.
What a big shot by Deontay, who doesn't score too often in the games and comes up with a big basket there for the sophomore.
That one looked real good.
Well, you know, St. Louis Park had a game like this against Cooper the first time they played. Cooper had the momentum, they had the lead with a minute to go, and St. Louis Park just really came back and was able to steal that basketball game away from the Hawks. And here they're coming back again. So anyone's game, 57-56. We have a good one here tonight. A lot at stake. The winner gets to play Hopkins. I don't know if that's if that's a nice thing to happen, but you might as well go for it, right?
That's right. That's right.
That's one of those prizes that you go for, and I think both teams have confidence that you know these teams don't. I don't think they worry about anyone. I think they just play their game. And
any given night. Any given night.
Pass into the corner. Long pass and a layup.
By 23.
Too easy that time, Mike. Still 1:19 to go here. 59-56. Ewald drives to the lane. Orioles wanted a foul called. Cooper gets the ball and another fast break. Blocked by Paris. And Hawks want a timeout.
Cooper takes a full timeout.
Orioles coach is frustrated on the sideline.
This is the time of year, you know, if you're going to lose, it's over.
Watch Paris, though. He's giving it all he has. That was a great block.
That was a very...
Yeah, Peel that time just had that ball get past him. And with the Orioles trailing by 3, the Hawks will probably try and take time off the clock, make the Orioles foul. For the Orioles, fortunately, they've got Cooper with 6 fouls, so they'll be in the bonus, and that's your opportunity. They're not in the double bonus, so if they miss free throws, St. Louis Park can get back in this ball game. Well, they're seeded it pretty close here. Number 2 and the number 3 team, both coming down to the wire here with the score 59-56. Hopkins. Yeah, well, Zeta had as the number 5 seed. There's some questions how they were pushed down to number 5, but they did it mostly on record. But when you look at the teams they played, much tougher.
You have to consider the strength of the schedule.
Peel and the foul with 54 seconds. Good foul. You got to foul Joseph Russell without letting him go to the line, but he's 1 for 1 from the free throw line in the game so far. Orioles with 2 timeouts left. Cooper with 2. And Russell calmly sinks the free throw.
Yeah, if he makes this one.
Ross into the front court. Orioles get a basket and the foul.
And the foul, yeah.
Just what Ellingson wanted, a chance at the free throw line again to redeem himself. But he makes the basket. That was much better.
It went in.
It did, you know. That's like a quarterback when you throw that interception. Here the Orioles got a foul. And they let him shoot it. Couldn't have done that.
Laid up and in by 23, Joseph.
Oh, turnover. Orioles have to foul right now. And they do. 4-point game. Not over yet, but that's a
costly mistakes by the Orioles.
They went a little too quickly. Still, there's plenty of time left. They needed a basket more than anything. They could have made it a 2-point game. It was only a 4-point game when they came down. Well, Peel come to the bench, and he's a good 3-point shooter, but he's exhausted.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Orioles need a basket. Ewald. And the foul is called. So Cole Ewald will go to the free throw line.
They do not want Ewald to get into the paint at all. They spend the whole half that way. That was a game plan designed at halftime.
I think if he makes these free throws, you'll see a timeout by the Orioles to try and get set up.
Those legs get tired towards the end of the game. You have to get up on your toes.
So Cole now with a chance to still make it a 1-possession game. And he misses and jump ball. Orioles will get it.
Orioles earn it yet.
They'll take a timeout with 21 seconds. You know, it's The other thing you have to look at in this game, not only is it elimination, but for some of these seniors, it's their last time on the floor too. So
that's right. That's right. Very emotional time.
Timeout.
And all the seniors here tonight think they're going to win, but only half of them are going to win on one of the teams.
Full timeout.
And it's surreal when your high school career is over.
right.
It doesn't even sink in for a few days.
And Mike, your son John Lure played basketball not only at the high school level, he played at college for Wisconsin, and then went on to the pros. And
Yes, yes. He was very
John,
blessed.
John Lure. Yep.
It was a fun time.
And Mike, you've coached, and we talk about the summer program. Can you just explain maybe a little bit about some of the types of players that you coach in that the summer league?
I coach in the D1 Minnesota program, and we're sponsored by Adidas. And Adidas has special tournaments all around the country, about 8 or 9 a year. You play under that umbrella. And we've had some of the best players in the country and some of the best teams in the country. And it's been a lot of fun.
Now, does Adidas and Nike would have one of the other ones? Does Nike have
Howard Pulley is the Nike
Is
group.
the Nike one? Okay.
So there's just a little friendly competition between Nike and Pulley and Adidas and D1. But it's all good fun.
And Minnesota has put out some great basketball
Minnesota has great basketball players.
Well, the Orioles need a basket here badly. Ewald sit in. Orioles can't take too much time here. Ewald, he'll put up the three, short. Orioles get the rebound. They're going to have to go for another three. Heel, that doesn't go. Orioles fight for the ball. They put it up. Not good. Harris tips it in with 1 second to go, and the Orioles will take a timeout. So.
Put back by 23, Harris Johnson Jr.
So it's 1 second to go. Really,
Full timeout.
all Cooper has to do is get the ball in bounds pretty much.
Pretty much. But there could be a travel call on the guy taking it out of bounds. Or no, there can't, because he doesn't have to keep his feet still, does he? It's after a made basket. He can run the line. I was thinking of ways that they could get the ball back. But this is tough.
So a lot of times, yeah, they could just toss it high in the air and hope it someone touches it or whatever. But Orioles are going to have to catch and shoot, and going to be pretty tough with 1 second.
The problem is, if nobody touches it, then it's back out under the bounds.
Right. I'm just saying you got to throw it more to the middle of the court so someone touches it. But or I always say, what about that little grounder? You know, if you can, because to try and pick it up and shoot is pretty tough. Kenny Novak has seen enough. He's done his scouting. He heads working his way out and
designing his game plan.
Put together his game plan for what looks to be Cooper. As the clock goes to 1 second left, 63-61. All the Hawks need to do is just get it in bounds. And the Orioles to pick up a foul.
Number 1, Deontez Ross, his fifth.
Well, they're going to need if a missed free throw occurs, they're going to need the longest 1 second shot in the history of high school basketball.
Or a foul.
Right, that's true.
Allowed to shoot 1 and 1. He's 23, Joseph
I think if you're
Russell.
Cooper, you take everyone off the line.
That's what I would do. One time in 5th grade, I lost a game like this with 2 seconds left. I was ahead by 2 points. We had 2 free throws. We missed them both, and someone's fouled someone with a 1 second left.
Long shot.
Close. It was close.
It was.
That's the end of the ballgame.
Well, that would have been one for the record books.
That would have been a big one for the record books.
That would have been the ESPN highlights. Well, good hard-fought battle. Really, two evenly matched teams. We've seen it all season. Every game's been decided by less than 4 points. This one's a 2-point game, and they had them paired pretty close here.
They really did. They really did. This was a great game.
So St. Louis Park season comes to an end, and for some of those seniors, we want to wish them the best of luck. It's been fun watching the St. Louis Park Orioles and these seniors prevail, and for the Orioles coming back will be players like Paris Johnson and Jacob Holm, Deontay Ross, Will Dvorak, Tyshawn Lyons, Blake Anderson, Ethan Schmitz. A couple of seniors that we have heading out will be Cole Ewald, Eric Peel, Aaron Ellingson, and Jackson McLean. So again, we want to wish them the best of luck in their careers. And Paris Johnson had a great game tonight, played hard, 24 points in the game, and really didn't get a breather. He played the entire game.
He played the entire game, and it took a lot of heart to hang in there in that game.
Cole Ewald had 9 in the first, 2 points in the second, and I just think he got tired as the game went on. He worked so hard in that first half.
And the second half, I think they had a game plan to stop him, number one.
And really, Cooper got a lot of they got a lot of balance in the second half. In the first half, it was really the Davian Evans show, along with Joseph Russell. In the second half, they got some nice scoring, not only from Evans, but they got Clay Tracek had 9 points in the second half. Joseph Russell contributed with 6. Bankhead had 5. Dallas hit a nice 3. So they got some good balance out there. So
yeah, it was a good game.
So the Hawks come away with a 63-61 victory. This ends our cablecast here for the 2019-2020 season, and we want to thank everyone who's watched these games, and we look forward to bringing you more again next year. I want to thank our entire crew, our camera people, our producer, and everyone who's done such a great job bringing us the games. And Mike, again, thank you so much for your help and your color for tonight's game.
Well, Bruce, thank you for indoctrinating me into the broadcasting business. So, thank you.
Yeah, you're 41 down for me here. 63-61 the final here, as congratulations to Robbinsdale Cooper as they go on to the finals of the Section 6 4A, and they will play Hopkins on Wednesday night. Good night.